a pronouncement, a decree a father gives to a child. A father who gives his child a car, a house, and a billions of naira has not given the child blessing, but has given him substance. He gave him substance and not blessing. But a father who gives his child a word without a substance has given him the blessings that will be planted in his life to the next generation. So we have seen parents who leave great wealth for their children and then use it, misbehave, and return back to poverty and take the family back to Eden instead of Jerusalem. That is past tense. Now, but a father who released a word over the son's life and said, "It shall be well with you. Whatever you put your hands shall prosper." He don't even know what the child will put his hands, but hasn't pronounced it to him. That child can be frying akara and is prospering, not because he was hardworking, but because there was a pronouncement of a blessings over his head. And that pronouncement as a blessing over his head is like a coverage that when curse want to come, the curse will bounce on the blessings and return back to whoever sent it to him. So a father's words, is somebody hearing me? Upon the life of his child is the greatest blessing than the certificate the child acquire from education. These are the secret of real blessings. So where mommy read in the Genesis chapter 27 or 26, if I'm not mistaken, when Abraham wanted to die, and Isaac wanted to die, he called for blessings. I was watching to see if Isaac gave Jacob a check and said, "This money, will you use this money and build the house?" But he pronounced a word and reshoving his destiny and said, "Thou shalt be blessed among their brethren." He didn't give him a check, but he gave him a voice. Why? Because words are spirits. Spirit carry it and go ahead of you and be waiting for you to come to manifest. Are we together? In as much as you have come now to receive fatherly blessings, I want to dedicate you one thing. As a parents, always speak blessings on your children's head. It is not when you say it, it will happen. But it will go far ahead of them to establish something in their life. When Jacob wanted to die, he started blessing them in Deuteronomy 32. And when he come to Judah in verse 8, verse 6, he says on 13, so he said, "The lion shall come from Judah. Lion shall come from Judah." You know, Genesis blessed through the life of Jacob. But after several years, thousands of years, the blessings or the prophecy that came from the mouth of God's servant Jacob came to pass in the life of Judah. Why? They have pronounced the blessings ahead of him. And the lion came from tribe of who? Judah. But the father said it. Speak the word into the spirit realm. And the word moved to come to pass. So you must be, let's say Genesis chapter 42. Genesis chapter 42. Sorry, not Deuteronomy, Genesis chapter 42. Deuteronomy was the one of Moses blessing them, which also invoke blessing. Genesis chapter 49. 49. Now let's see from verse 1. 49 Genesis from verse 1. And Jacob called unto his sons and said, gather yourself together that I may tell you. Keep verse 1, don't remove it. That I may tell you that which is before you in your last days. So blessings is a prophecy. It's a gather together. I want to say something. So whatever you say to your child is what will happen in the last days. The last days is when he becomes a man. Because what I want to say to some of you right now might not happen today, but must surely happen. You're not getting my point. You know, sometimes you will say, don't see it now. That is why I want to address something. It must happen. Now he says something, verse 2. He said, gather yourself together and hear, sons of Jacob, hearken unto Israel, your father. Now, do you know why he called himself Israel? Israel is a covenant name by God. So when I said, let the God of my calling be ready, it is a covenant name. It is a covenant provocations to enforce something to happen. I have a few minutes now to round up. Now in verse 3. Reuben, blessing I'll start. But do you know he calls Reuben? Do you know why he calls Reuben? Because Reuben saw his nakedness when he drank and was drunk. So he lied down naked. Reuben came in and saw the father naked. For Reuben to cover the father nakedness, he went to call his junior brothers there, his sisters. They should come and see the father nakedness. And the father was drunk and he was totally naked. So when he wake up, he hear what happened. They were laughing at him. That Reuben called them. And Reuben is one of the sons of Leah. Reuben called them and said they should come and see his nakedness. Say, Reuben. And that thing happened many years. But the father kept it in his mind. Was waiting the day he will bless them. He will remember Reuben, that thing he did. He said, Reuben, thou art my firstborn, my mind, the beginning of my strength, the excellence of my dignity, the excellence of power. He said, Reuben, you are my first son. The first son among all the sons. You are the person that makes me a father. You have the excellence of dignity. You are the excellence of power. So Reuben is supposed to have everything the father has. But look at verse 4 now. Unstable as water, thou shalt not excel, because thou went up to their father's bed and defiled it. He went up to my couch. So Reuben, because you see my nakedness and refuse to cover my nakedness, and went to tell others what I did, you shall be stable like, water, when they move, they need a drinker. Reuben shall be stable like water. Now hear this now. Never be under a father you cannot cover his nakedness. Hear me. If your heart is open for fatherly blessings, don't sit under a pastor that each time he make mistake, you are the first to spread it aside. Reuben saw the mistakes of his father. He covered it. He opened it. The father made a mistake, is true. But the father was wrong, is true. But the curse happened to Reuben. Why did God not curse Jacob, who drank and was drunk? That is why sometimes when you comes to fathers, be careful. If a father made a mistakes, don't take your father mistakes, even your biological father, and circulate it, cover his nakedness. But Reuben refused to cover his father's nakedness. Even your husband in your house, if your husband made a mistake, I lay down and beg you, cover his nakedness. It can be hard, but this is true. If you expose the nakedness of your husband, he will lose glory as a man. And if every husband expose the nakedness of their wife, she will lose value as a wife. So we are married to cover and not married to expose. Tell somebody, we're married to cover and not married to expose. Why do you wear clothes? Is to cover your nakedness. Why did your husband marry you? Is to cover your nakedness. Why did your pastor pastor you? Is to cover. If your pastor start talking everything you tell me counseling, nobody will respect you. You are not hearing me something. Are you hearing me? If a pastor starts exposing all your problems to members and said, Deaconess Uchechi, Vincent came for counseling. I want to use my mother. And after the counseling, I will call women leader. I will call Deaconess Jomoke. And I will call Sister Gift and say, see, today, this is what God showed me. Deaconess Uchechi, Vincent came for counseling. And God told me this is sickness that is sick her. And she says it's true. I have succeeded in exposing somebody's nakedness. Number one, even the person I went to discuss somebody's problem with will be afraid if I also tell somebody his own problem. Are we together? But do you know that the church is good in exposing the pastor nakedness and not covering the shame, even when the pastor is busy covering their shame? Hallelujah. These are wisdom of fathers. My wife is here. I have for no one day tried to correct my spiritual father. Even when he's wrong somewhere. I went one day, follow me to see him with mommy. Did you say remember? So as we enter with somewhere, say, who is this boy? You say remember? Why is he? Where is he? I said, Daddy, he followed me. He said, and then what's your? I said, so, did I say anything? No, sir. Yes, sir. No, sir. No, sir. After much more, somewhere sit down. That was when he lost his father new. And the battle was much around their family. So I have to take him to my father. He sat down. He said, what? But if I say some of you and say, why do you come? Why? Say for waiting. So the way that they take embarrass me. No. A father is always right. Even in his wrong, he's perfect. That will make him a father. Hallelujah. One day I went to see my spiritual father, me and mom. Went to his office. He said, John, I said, sir, how many have you born? I said, 3. Okay, you are there. Okay, you follow us the other day. I said, 3. Don't born again. If you born again, I won't father you. Huh? He said, if I born again, I should not come here again. Are you hearing me? If you born again, don't come here again. Oh God, we have not. This is not why we came. We just came to see you for something else. If you're born again, don't come here again. Yes, sir. Sit down. Yes, sir. He asked mommy, have you finished school? Mommy said, yes. What are you doing now? Mommy said, he's still waiting for the son to come out. So you don't have to wait for the son. Go to your master. John, I said, sir, put her in masters. I want to hear she wants the masters. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. He didn't even give me money to enroll that for masters. He didn't ask me, are you managing? Put her in masters. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So he was not suggesting, he was commanding. But because he's a father, you are right. That is how to get things from fathers. One day when mom went to see him the other day. So as I entered the office, I knelt down from the office. I was creeping from the office to go to where he's sitting down. In office, there like 3 rooms and parlor. Only office. So I was creeping to go and meet him. He said, John, what are you doing? Yes, sir. Come in. Yes, sir. Sit down. Yes, sir. John, how many hours you spend down floor? I said, sir, no, not quite long. Hey. You spend hours, let me call secretary to work here. I said, no, sir. Were you in the minister conference last time? I said, no, sir. What? Why? Sir, we travel for village, sir. Travel with, no, sir. Don't miss it again. Yes, sir. I hope you are coming next. Yes, sir. What about wife? Is he attend pastor wife meeting? Yes, sir. Are you? No, sir. No, yes, sir. No. See, I don't need to explain. Are you wrong? You are right. Yes, sir. The conference, I was in the conference. He said he didn't see me. Yes, sir. But I know I came to the conference. I said, sir, I came. He said, he didn't come. I didn't see you. I said, yes, sir. Yes, sir, for what? I didn't come, sir. You are right, sir. So me and Pastor Paul went there. He said, John, you came for that conference that day. Yes, sir. He said, I watched the video. I saw you. Yes, sir. The video corrected him. I didn't want to correct him. I know that if you go online, he will correct. But if I start dragging point with him, he will look at me as someone who wants to claim to be educated than him. That is why even if your child want to tell you, say, no get sense, you go beat and join, say, he will no get sense. So to receive blessings from fathers is to behave like a fool, even when you are wise. But the church today, there's something I will do now. Some of you will not come to church again. Something I will tell you now. Some of you will not come to church again. Why pastor will talk like that to me? Church plenty. You have not understand fatherhood. There is nothing your mother will tell you that born your biological parents. There is nothing your father will tell you that give birth to you that will make you change your surname. Is it possible for your mother to tell you something, say from today, look my mama again? It's not possible. Because it is indeed your mother. But when you have been saved by a father, because you don't know what his father would, you begin to look who church plenty. Sir, here all of you. Church plenty, father now one. A father will not task you money to reach himself. But if you go to some other ministries, they will see you as a customer. They will task you money because they know that they're not your father. A father consider a child. That is a fatherhood. Hallelujah. Have I said something to somebody right now? Now, hear this now. The honor of every mother is the glory of your home. You listen to me. As a mother, do everything you can do to build your house. Anything you can do as a mother that is godly, do it, because your home, in your home, your glory, your dignity, your promotion is hidden. I don't have time. I would have said something now that some of you will not sleep today. A faith woman is not a woman who don't marry, but a woman who didn't marry. A faith woman is not a woman who do not marry, but a woman who failed to marry. In the circles of wisdom, you can be in a marriage and not marry. So you can be in the church and yet you are not in the church. There are many of us who are here now, mine is somewhere else. Many of you can be in the marriage but not married. And how do you know someone who is in marriage but not yet married? Is someone who does not show deep concerns over the marriage he is married. Before any divorce took place, the devil disengaged you in marriage. In the marriage, your mind will leave before your body will leave. Am I making sense? You're not getting me right. The devil will not steal your body. No. He will first of all steal your mind. If you steal your mind, your body in presence of the man and in the man's house is like a corpse. But your heart is out. And when your heart is out, you don't have feeling for the affairs of your home anymore. Because where a man's heart is where the man is. One of the things you must fight as a woman. Fight, don't allow your heart to leave your marriage. I will say something to you. I was really distracted with this issue of our son, our main leader. I wanted to be downloading one or two wisdom each day. Our man could be to pray for him. Jack Robert said something. He said, a man who fail does not fail because his hand failed. He failed because the mind failed. So the failure of a man begins in his heart. The moment, can I tell you something now? Your body might leave your marriage, but your heart is still in the marriage. I will explain. Ma, please come. Watch everybody. I married her. We are in good times. She died. God forbid. She died. The body is buried. But spiritually, this woman's heart is still with me. If I sleep, I will see her. Even if her children is still 3 years, you will see someone will tell you, I see someone that look like this picture in my dream. I see my mama. But that child The mother died after 1 week that child was born. But the spirit of the mother is still with the child. So there are women that their body is no longer in the marriage. They have died, but their spirit control the marriage. Sometimes even when their husband want to remarry, they will bring a woman in the dream and give to their husband. I have counseled people that their wife died and they are looking for who to marry. And they saw the woman, their first wife that died, brought a lady, say, marry her. She will look my children well. So while she died in the spiritual realm, she was looking for a woman who will take care of her child. Even the, come on, my sister, hear this. Your body does not matter, but your mind matters. If devil stole your mind, you are just there like an empty vessel. That is why when someone die, children might go to the grave and say, mommy, help me. Mommy, help me. The mother will not act. The soul will not act, because before she died in her body, her soul left the home and left the children. So if you are telling a corpse that the soul have left the children before he died to act, he will not act. But a woman that have a child in his mind, if that child dies, she might die. See that? Am I teaching you something now? So let your mind be in your home if you must win your home. I don't know if I'm making sense to somebody right now. Hello? You want to win your home? Put your mind. The reason why you have not seen glory of God in that home, your mind has not fully entered the home. If your mind entered the home, you will know that every woman is the prophetess. Nothing will happen that God will never show you. So when devil want to kill your home, he will first of all begin to steal your mind. The moment your mind is being polluted, you lost the honor of your home. You are a mother, but a murderer. You are there as a mother physically, but spiritually, you are a murderer to your children, a murderer to your husband's resources, a murderer to the joy of the home. You become from mother to murderer because your body is there, but your soul is out of the home. That is why a woman can be in a husband's house and be cheating outside. Her body is with a man, but her soul have left a man. Am I making sense to somebody? Are we together? These are truth of life. These are truth of life. I think I will stop here. So anything you must do to build your home, build your home. As long as it's godly, build your home. Build your home. Build your home. Anything that will distract you. Do you know something? Do you know something? Your children are a prayer point you pray before you marry. There is one prayer I'm going to pray this evening. That this year, from now till next Mother's Day, anyone who have not had a child must conceive. It's what I'm going to pray this night. Because there are certain prayer you pray when you are single, and God send a child to answer you that prayer. That is why if you call them children, they are prayer points that God answer. Watch. Each of your children are behaving like a prayer point you have prayed before. You are not getting something right. I am speaking from the deep wisdom. Speaking from the deep wisdom. Okay. All this I said is under number one. If I go number two, we'll take time again. I'll stop here. Now I'll say something now because my mother is here. When my dad was alive, she's my mom. I'm a pastor. I cannot count how many times I will go to her and my father with a gift and ask them to bless me. Am I lying? Countless times. Yeah, my wife will go. I was doing it before I married. When I marry, I still do it. I will go with my wife and kneel down before my mother and my father and ask them to bless me. My junior ones never do that. Tina. But I understood the laws of fatherly blessings. So I will go and kneel down. My father will bless me. My mother will bless me. I will give them what I have. I do it countless times. Countless. She can't talk how many times I did it. Now the time, me and my wife, we start going to elderly people in this community. Am I right? Another community, elderly women's, to bless us. We don't care to know whether you're winch or not. I don't want to know. As long as you are age, even this man that died, this Erasmus, this our neighbor here, the mother that is in mortuary now, who went to her for blessing, that used to stretch bones somewhere here. I don't care to know where she come from. Went to her, we carry envelope. We are spiritual, not carnal. I will need them. The woman look at me. She knows me. And I knew that in the past, people were past looking at me and my wife. What they waited, they call for this old woman house. And the woman bless us. And we give her what we have. And we come back. So we touch so many communities. We don't know them. We do what we need to do. And we come back. The blessings of an old woman, of an old man, is the spirit to your soul. This is Ofondo. Anaboya Ofondo. Ofondo. We went to a village. We meet my grandmother and my mother, as my mother, father. Then my grandmother was alive. We knelt down, we give them something. We went to Umaya. We went to my mother-in-law, my wife, my mother. We have done that to her. I have taken my wife to my mother-in-law and said, bless your daughter. Several occasions. She have done that, she have done that, she have done that. Others didn't know the secrets. For a word of an old woman, like a sharpened axe that breaketh the rock in pieces. This is our spirits. Can I tell you something now? Let your husband pray for you. Always don't say you are too spiritual than your husband. Let him pray for you. Try to pray one prayer for you always. That when God will bless you, let another woman not take your place. It's a heavy prayer. I do pray it for my wife consistently, regularly, progressively. We prayed. When God will bless me, another will not take your place. If your husband loves you and have not been thinking to change you, he will be happy to pray that prayer for your head. Because your husband have anointing you don't have, even if he's a smoker. Traditionally, if you talk, spirit will hear him. If you talk, they will not hear you.